Wouldn't it be nice if you could hire someone to help manage your boat and the community of people you share it with? Someone who would maintain the schedule, keep track of maintenance and other to-do items, monitor who owes what, help you coordinate with other owners, your crew, and passengers to ensure that you all know the status of your boat all the time? Well, now you can. ShareZen is a secure online application designed to make owning and managing a shared boat easier and more rewarding than ever. Let's take a look around the system. On the scheduling front, ShareZen is designed to meet the needs of everyone who enjoys your boat. For owners and partners, it makes managing who's using it and when easier than ever. It also ensures that everyone has all of the important information they need, such as directions and instructions, before each trip. If you allow any non-owners to take the boat out from time to time, ShareZen will provide them with an experience much like that of a reservation system. Privileged users can see when the asset is available and request to use it when they wish. Once an owner or manager has accepted their request, they can then use ShareZen to manage their asset-related event and coordinate with their guests. If you charge a per-use or other type of fee, we'll support you on that front as well. As for crew members and guests, they have access to any trips that they've been invited to, along with the information that the trip organizer wants them to have before they head out on the water. And ShareZen will also help you coordinate with your crew and guests. Once a crew member or guest has been invited to join you on the water, ShareZen will keep them abreast of any changes that you make to the trip. We'll also send folks any instructions you attach to the event prior to the day of your trip. Examples might be directions to the boat and a passenger pre-trip brief, so they show up with the right gear and ready to go. But managing the schedule is only one facet of shared boat ownership. For many boat owners who share the maintenance load with a couple of partners or friends, tracking the status of maintenance and to-do items can be one of the biggest challenges. ShareZen keeps track of all the little to-do items that come with boat ownership and helps you, your partners, and your crew ensure that everything gets done, keeping your boat safe and legal to use. For instance, you can have us remind you and your partners when routine maintenance is due well in advance of needing to get it into the shop. You can have ShareZen remind you when you want to retire any lines that are starting to show signs of wear. You can even have us remind crew members to restock the cooler before your next trip. Once you hand ShareZen something to keep track of, we help you, your partners, and your crew ensure it gets done. And if your boat is owned through an LLC or other legal entity, you may also want to be reminded once a year to get together with your partners for an annual meeting to maintain the corporate veil. One of the main reasons boat owners choose to own a boat instead of rent is so that they'll know everything that happens with the boat they captain. Yet, when you own a boat with partners or allow others to share it, a lot happens when you're not the one behind the helm. ShareZen's journaling system is designed to help you keep the flow of information moving smoothly. For instance, after every trip, ShareZen contacts the trip organizer for a usage log and captures any important information that should be shared with partners and other crew members. Usage logs can be customized to include anything you wish to include, but here are some examples of things you might want to capture. Whether the boat is at the marina or was left some other place waiting for repair. Whether there were any problems with the boat during the last trip. How full the fuel tanks are. Whether or not the boat is clean. We even follow up with crew members and guests after each trip to capture their thoughts and photos so you can build a living history or guest book for your boat. ShareZen also helps you track the flow of money that gets spent around your boat. No matter how you manage your shared expenses, ShareZen will help you keep track of who owes what and how money is being spent. ShareZen even reminds partners when they owe money to help you ensure that everyone's pulling their weight. With ShareZen, you can assess fees to each owner or partner based on a planned budget or the amount they use the boat. You can also quickly divide up the cost of unforeseen expenses. Finally, ShareZen provides you and your partners with a single place to store all of your shared contacts and other materials, such as phone numbers for your insurance agent, accountant, mechanic, etc. Or you can upload shared documents such as user manuals or receipts from past maintenance. I hope you'll give ShareZen a try. We look forward to helping you and the people you share your boat with have the best shared ownership experience possible.